Hello YouTube, this is Zero. I'm here with my partner I Drop Chaos.
What's up, guys?
And pretty much we're just talking about what decks, packs, dual terminals, and all of that upcoming stuff, just to let you guys know. And I'll let him talk for this one.
Yeah, because Johan doesn't really know much about what's coming up. He only plays what's now. Anyway, so everybody knows that we got Star Strike Blast coming up. We got Hidden Arsenal 3 coming out. After that, we got Storm of Ragnarok. I'm going to talk about everything in order. Right now, we have Dual Terminal 3s out. Technically, it's not legal to use yet until Hidden... What the fuck are you doing?
It's my Animal Crackers guy. One sec. I have to show you guys. Alright, there we go. It's Brazilian, of course, because you know I'd be repping that flag all day.
Yeah, I'm Irish, by the way, so that doesn't make much sense. But anyway, we're in a ghetto-ass neighborhood right now.
No, we're not.
Anyway. So basically, what we have is Dual Terminal 3 right now. I'm sure I know a lot of locals have it. Our locals have it. Basically, what's in it is Naturia stuff, Ice Barrier stuff, Fabled stuff, Dragoonity stuff. All good cards. It's actually good money if you pick the stuff up now and sell it. It's actually the best dual terminal. If you dump 20 bucks into the dual terminal, you most likely will make your money back unless you're pretty much the most unlucky person on the earth. I dumped 40 in yesterday and I made over 100 bucks off it. I mean, you can just pull rares the entire time, and the rares are good. But anyway,
like Book of Moon.
Yeah, the next set's coming out with Star Strike Blast. The current decks that are big are obviously Sabers, Black Wings, Lightsworn, and Glads. Those are probably the main 4 decks. The underdogs that have been doing good, I'm not saying that they haven't, but they've obviously been doing good, but they just kind of came up out of nowhere. Gemini Stun, which is the light beatdown deck, which has kind of been on and off every format. You might see it in the beginning of the format, but obviously it just won a tournament, so you can't just go unlooked about this deck. Other stuff, Quick Draw is doing pretty decent. That's pretty much it as far as really good decks right now. I mean, yeah, I said Black Wings. I mean, Scraps, you know, the Scrap deck at the top. I'm not trying to rip on the guy, but the deck was trash. Yeah, the deck was pretty shitty. I'm gonna say that straight up. It was pretty goddamn bad. It looked like vomit to me. I really don't care what you guys think, but that was just god awful. The kid had terrible matchups. I don't know. Whatever. I think Scraps are gonna do good too. I think they'll still keep top 32ing. But that's what I want to talk about. Star Strike Blast, we're getting Naturia stuff. Most important stuff, Naturia stuff, and Scrap stuff. And there's going to be exclusives, obviously. There's going to be a Fabled exclusive, which hasn't been revealed yet, and when it is, we'll discuss it, because it can make or break the deck right now. To be honest, if it's a broken exclusive, it could break the deck right now, even though the deck right now sucks. We're going to be getting Naturia stuff. Naturia stuff that's important, Xtrio's Fang. It's a themed bribe, and there's no cost, really, except for pitching a card from your hand. And in the Naturia Synchro deck, you kind of want stuff in the graveyard anyway, so it's good. Naturia Pumpkin, which is a Bogar Knight, except for the fact that you can summon any Naturia from your hand, which allows for Naturia Stag, which is an insect level 6, 2200 attack. If your opponent activates an effect in a battle phase, you can special summon a Naturia monster from your graveyard. So you can go Pumpkin, summon Stag, you just got a pretty decent field right there. And the other important card is Cherry, which is basically a floater. If it's destroyed by your opponent, either by battle or card effect, you get to summon up to 2 cherries from your deck. They're level 1 tuners, and Pumpkin's level 4, so basically what you would hope to do is get a Pumpkin, a Cherry on the field, sync up, get Naturia Beast or Naturia Barkion, or get both on the field, and sync up for Xtrio, if you can. And which leads to the next deck, which is Scraps. I'm actually going to be running Scraps for a while now, because I really do think they're going to be good. They get Twin Dragon next set, Searcher, the two very important cards. Searcher, if you go Golem, summon Searcher to the opponent's side of the field, it nukes their entire monster lineup, everything on their field. And it's a level 1, you can just keep playing it back to your field as long as you want. It's like a little mini Treeborn. You get Twin Dragon, the level 9, you sync up Golem and Beast. You get to pop one of your cards on your side of the field to bounce 2 on your opponents. It's a 3k beater, so I mean it's matching up with JD. It's got the same special summon ability as Scrap Dragon. The deck's going to be good. Obviously we have Mind Reader that's coming. We don't know what it does yet. We know it's a tuner and we know it has like a spore-like effect. So hopefully that'll be good for the deck too, you know, mixing up with Scrapyards. Shit, I'm tired. Anyway, those are what I think is going to be good. Star Strike Blast, Scraps, Naturias, and depending on what the Fabled exclusive is, they could really shake up the meta. I think what meta we have anyway. After that we get Hidden Arsenal 3, more Naturia stuff. We get Dragoonity stuff. Dragoonities will be really, really good when we get Canyon, and when we get, I forget the name of the Synchro, but it's the level 6 Synchro. or is it level 8? I forget, but when we get the Dragon Canyon and that, it's going to be a really good deck. We'll discuss it more as it gets closer to that time. You can pick up Dragoonity Ducks, Phalanx, some of the Synchros, and like Legionnaire. I think Alkias might be in Dual Terminal 3, I'm not sure, but you can get all that stuff in Dual Terminal 3. Anyway, after hitting Arsenal 3, we got Storm of Ragnarok. And not much has been released other than the Polar Gods, the Polar cards. Nothing amazing yet as far as the Polar Gods go. Their summoning requirements kind of got nerfed a little bit, and the tuners that you need are kind of terrible. And obviously we got Six Samurai, the True Six Samurai is coming out. We got Kaizen coming out, Kaizen, however you want to pronounce it, which basically will make the deck tier 1. It'll change the meta up entirely. I think we get Ragnarok before the next list. Hopefully we do, so Six Samurais can get hit, so it's not super broken beforehand.
What does Ragnarok do?
Storm of Ragnarok?
Yeah.
You mean Kaizen?
Yeah.
The card in it? It's like a mini Grandmaster. When you have 2 Six Samurais in the field, you get special summon from your hand, and it becomes like a 2100 beater. I think it's even simpler than that. I think it's just special summon when you have another Six Samurai name on the field. You can basically just drop your entire field, have gateways on the field, or gateway to the United, or gateway to the 6, and just draw, and just basically plow through with no TK. It's really good. That's basically all we know so far. Hopefully we'll be getting Hidden Arsenal 4 sometime next spring. That's too far ahead to talk about though. The Machine Emperors will probably be coming out eventually. Probably, I'm gonna say before Christmas time, because that seemed like the best time for them to get released. And that's pretty much it as far as that goes. I think right now. So to reiterate, right now top stuff, scraps. Right now the top stuff would be Sabers, Blackwings, Lightsworn, and Glads. Those are the most used things. Not saying that they're the best things. Then you got obviously Gemini Stun and Quick Draw. What's going to become really good? Scraps, Naturia have a chance. Fable have a chance depending on the exclusives. Storm of Ragnarok comes along. The Six Samurai are going to be really, really good. And then obviously Hidden Arsenal 4 comes out, and Fables will be good. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, so pretty much this is what upcoming packs, dual terminal and stuff like that. And we'll, like he said, we'll just keep making more videos as they as the future comes. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.